Y'all ladies doing out there? I'm not trying to make nobody upset, but we need to have this conversation because Snoop Dogg got castrated on national television. They turned Snoop Dogg into a puppet dog. Matter of fact, he ain't even no dog no more. Back in the day, he made a whole lot of songs calling women out their name, being very disrespectful. He did a lot of dirty stuff on stage and off stage. This man has a filthy reputation when it comes to women. So with that being said, if Bill Cosby can be doing life in jail and all he did was feed people Jello puddings, he was a positive black man his whole entire career. I don't recall hearing Bill Cosby call nobody a B, a hoe, or anything, but he in jail. R. Kelly made love songs. He in jail. Thanks to Gayle King and a whole bunch of other people like them. He need to be in jail. But I say all that to say that Snoop Dogg is still free. And he the dirtiest dookie dog of them all. They just waiting to get this man and he knows it. They won't stop until they take down the dog father. But he's so damn smart. He done turned into the kitty father. He changed his name to Snoop Lion. He don't even want to be a dog no more. He got a cat. And if he didn't have a cat before he saw Jada Pinkett and her mama, he definitely left that place with a cat. They neutered his ass. They took the dog to the vet, and that's why he was sad and pouting on TV. He 50, 60 years old. He know what he said when he called Gayle King what he called her, and he meant it too. But he got to get close with people like Louis Farrakhan to protect him from women like Gayle King. I call her Kale King. She Kale Queen, whoever the hell she is. She Kale King to me because she all about the green. And a lot of people didn't know that Kale King and Oprah Winfrey is allegedly the same person. They said Oprah Winfrey went down to the Dollar Tree and got her one of them Mr. Potato Head suits. It only cost $1. If you look at Gayle King, her nose look like Mr. Potato Head. Her everything, her mouth, her eyes, she got them Mrs. Potato Head glasses on. That ain't nobody but Oprah Winfrey with a Dollar Tree costume on. And people thought that that was a whole nother person. But this is a live stream. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and share this video and get some more people up in here. People act like they don't like me. Mama kicked me out the house. Dog barking at me. Family and friends ain't calling to see how I'm doing. All because I agree with what Snoop Dogg had to say the first time he had something to say. Now he come back just talking to be talking because he don't want Jada Pinkett to put her foot up his ass. And she got the power to do it. She been whooping on Will Smith for a long time, but that's Negro here nor there. I'm going to tell y'all what's the deal with Jada Pinkett. She ain't nobody but Ellen DeGenerate Part 2. She the black version of Ellen, and that's why she think it's her responsibility to start the gender war. It ain't no race war going on because everybody doing good except for black folks. What they got to be mad about? The reason why African American is having these gender wars is because shoot, somebody want to wear the pants and it's too cold to have on the dress and it's way too cold to have on some shorts. Let me share this video. Cause I don't want y'all to think I'm a smart ass. You over there sucking your teeth. Oh, he think he got some sense. Every time a black man say something intelligent, y'all get mad. Every time a brother get up and say something and really speak his mind, people start to get mad. That's why Malcolm X and Dr. King ain't here. And that's why Snoop Dogg sitting up there in front of Jada Pinkett apologizing to her and her mama like that's his mama. Jada Pinkett mama wouldn't look Snoop Dogg in his eyes not one time because he high and she was high too, allegedly. And if she find out where he keeping the chronic, she might hop in her time machine and go back to the day with Dr. Dre and be sniffing on some of that yay. Hold on, y'all. I just felt the real cold chill go up my back. I'm a little nervous because I did a couple of videos about some dead people that I probably shouldn't have did. But according to the information I received, it's a possibility that Jada Pinkett and Snoop Dogg is the same exact person. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but if you think about it, everybody that Snoop Dogg was with, Jada Pinkett was with their ass too. Snoop Dogg was with Tupac, and Jada Pinkett just so happened to be with Tupac too, and it's a possibility that Snoop Dogg's wife could possibly be Tupac, y'all. But that's Negro here nor there. I'm gonna need y'all to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification button, baby. Now, the information I'm gonna be giving y'all tonight is gonna be so see-through and clear, but I need to turn the heat on because, like I said, I've been talking about them people that's deceased, and you ain't supposed to be playing about no dead people. I said Biggie Smalls was Big Pun and Rerun. I said they was, excuse me, y'all. I've been sipping on that cognac, but I said they was all the same person. And people got mad at me because it was the truth. But back to Gayle King. This woman, this her problem. She thick like grits, but her breath smell like doo-doo. And that's why she can't get no man. That's why she mad at everybody. She talking about everybody did something to somebody. She wish somebody did something to her, and then she wouldn't be worried about it. Now, being violent ain't the way to go. But who the hell Snoop Dogg gonna hit on? He only weighed 55 pounds. Gayle King with them big ass legs, she'll crush Snoop Dogg in half. He talking about he gonna whoop up on somebody. Oprah Winfrey, they'll beat on tag team, wrestle his ass. And looking by how he handled himself with the Jada Pinkett situation, he really don't want no drama. Willow would have whooped his ass. Jada Pinkett was ready to reach across that table and slap him in his mouth. Her mama got that junkie itch. You would have thought she was Ray Charles playing all over Snoop Dogg's ass like he was a piano. But that's Negro here nor there. Let me get a sip of this, and then we need to talk about what's going on with the genders in this country. Because people don't know what they want to be. You try to be a man, but it's a bunch of women telling you wrong. And then when you try to be a woman, they mad because you buying everything out the beauty supply store. People just ain't satisfied, y'all. So I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about gender now that I'm drunk and now that I, had me a couple of glasses of Hennessy. This how I feel about it. If Jada Pinkett and her mama got little Ellen, if Jada Pinkett and her mama got little Ellen hairdos, how come Willow sitting over there with them dreadlocks on her head? What is she trying to hold on to? They gonna get you eventually, baby. You might as well get rid of them dreads, cut them things off. Because by the time you done, by the time your mama and your grandmama turn you out, you gonna weigh over 400 pounds with a bald head, and they gonna be calling you Jello Smith. You might as well go introduce yourself to Bill Cosby, Jello, because that's gonna be your stepfather. But Snoop Dogg, throughout the whole 90s, it was all about them hoes and how you don't love them hoes. Now you sitting up there hugging hoes. Snoop Dogg be walking little old ladies across the street. He's scared because he know if they can go after Bill Cosby, Mr. Bill, Fat Albert in the Junkyard Gang, pull your overalls past your face. Bill Cosby with the smile, and the goobles and the doobles and the giggies and goggies, they got rid of Bill Cosby? If they can do like the Bill Cosby, they're definitely going to get rid of Snoop Dogg. Snoop don't stand a chance in hell. He better get in line with these women. I swear, Jada Pinkett look like a Nazi feminist. She the Hitler of the feminist movement. She ready to take some heads for the whole organization of feminists. And her mama there, her daughter there, Will Smith, he ain't there. He too scared to be there. How come every time she have a discussion with a black man about black men, she ain't never got no other black man there? It's always that one black man sitting up there looking like he's scared to say something. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to talk about black men and black women, have you a couple of black men there to help Snoop Dogg and hear what they all got to say. Make sure my stream working good and everything. Now, Snoop Dogg would have been wrong if he would have invited Jada Pinkett on his show and they had no other women there with her, but had two other dudes by his side. Snoop Dogg be sitting there with the whole DPG And Jada Pinkett sitting on the opposite side of the table, and they asking her, how come you and Will Smith swangers, and how come you was sharing people with your husband? People would think that was wrong if the shoe was on the other foot. But Snoop Dogg showed up to a battle by his damn self with a turtleneck on, his hair braided to the back, boy perfume smelling so sweet. Jada Pinkett mama had a headache during the whole interview. She was acting like she didn't want to plug her nose. She kept looking in the opposite direction. They said allegedly Snoop Dogg was over there smelling like some wind song. They ain't know if they was interviewing Snoop Dogg or Elizabeth Taylor. He was ready to get devoured. They barbecued his ass. They filet mignoned his ass. He laid on the barbecue pit with barbecue sauce between his butt cheeks when he went up there to speak with Jada Pinkett and her mama about Gayle Jones. Let me repeat that just in case y'all ain't interpret what I just said. Snoop Dogg went up on Jada Pinkett's show to talk about how he apologized to Gayle Jones. Out of all people, somebody got to make a public apology to Gayle? That's like somebody making a public apology to Stacey Dash. Let me tell y'all something real quick, and I want y'all to listen real good. For you sisters out there that don't want a man to have an opinion, y'all gonna have to realize that men always gonna have an opinion, whether his actions show it or his mouth show it. So you better all being with a man that can vocal his opinion instead of a man that shows his opinion by cheating on your ass. Now, I know you don't care about no man, you don't care about nobody cheating on you and all that, but this was gonna happen, right? Y'all sisters love to go to the mall after work, get you an outfit, go to the club. Y'all like to go to the Rainbow. Y'all like to do all that stuff that women like to do. You love to get your retail therapy. What you gonna do when the department store is full of men buying up all your drawers? What you gonna do when you go in the Rainbow to get your little summer dress and Snoop Dogg walking out the store with your with his bony ass walking out the store with your summer dress on? Then y'all gonna wish we go back to being what we was. Now, ain't nothing wrong with improvement. Snoop Dogg said that he a lot older now. He matured over the years. He's a better person. He got grandkids, and I understand all that. But how come you calling yourself Snoop Dogg? That's the first thing you need to let go. You trying to be a different man. You releasing gospel albums under the name Snoop Dogg. Now, how ratchet can you be? You in the church, you love Jesus, and you take your crazy ass to the record store and get a Snoop Dogg gospel album? What is that saying to Jesus? And if you ain't take your old behind down to the record store to get his album, you sitting up there with your bifocals on, with your Bible in your lap on iTunes, trying to download a Snoop Dogg gospel album. They said this thing went platinum, y'all. It's a bunch of ratchet, gold toofuses having people in these churches that be listening to this garbage. Neck bones, collard green jam, chicken potato salad, cornbread eating brothers and sisters in these churches that's listening to Snoop Dogg gospel albums. And the reason he can get away with it is because they all waiting with their fingers. They all listening, waiting with their fingers crossed, waiting for Snoop Dogg to call somebody a hoe on a gospel record. Now, if he had something talking about devils ain't nothing but hoes and tricks, now I probably would have bought into that. But since he ain't do that, I really don't want to hear him doing no gospel songs. But I ain't gonna be here all night. I just wanted to tell y'all what was really going on. Jada Pinkett castrated this man in front of everybody. Snoop Dogg, he thought that he was gonna be able to retire, keep on doing them songs, hanging with the gang and doing all that stuff for the rest of his life. But there's only one problem. Women don't want you calling them bitches and hoes no more. I don't know if he auditioned for the Twilight Zone, or maybe he need to try to do that, because if they do a remake of the Twilight Zone movie, it need to be starring Snoop Dogg. 1 minute you on stage with hoes backing that thing up on you. Next thing you know, you getting sued because somebody was backing that thing up on you. The world is flipped upside down. People don't want to hear what I got to say, but these sisters keep on dragging these brothers in the public and beating on them and spanking on them publicly to make them feel inferior and to let the people know in power we got these N-words under control. That's exactly what was going on with the Snoop Dogg situation. Now, he said plenty of things about plenty of people. You expect certain stuff from Snoop Dogg. When I heard about what he said about Gayle King, I said, well, hell, that's Snoop Dogg. That's what he gonna do. That's like being surprised you went to the ice cream shop and they had ice cream up in there. And you want to complain because they ain't got no cheeseburgers and no sausages. If you want that, you need to go to Tom Brady or one of them people to get your well-to-do black man. Let Snoop Dogg be Snoop Dogg. And so what if he wrong? Sometimes it's all right to be wrong. But what's terrible is to be wrong and sorry. If he was sorry, he's sorry. And if he was wrong, he wrong. But they trying to make him wrong. He's sorry. He pathetic. And that's how it came off to everybody. So next time you got an opinion, keep it to yourself. I'm not saying he should have disrespected Gayle King and called her out her name. If you ain't gonna say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. But even when somebody do say something wrong, would give Jada Pinkett the right to bring him on the show like that's one of her children. I look at him like he Uncle Snoop. Uncle Snoop ain't look like Uncle Snoop, but Jada damn sure look like Auntie Jada, and Snoop Dogg was looking like the nephew. I wish he would call me nephew the next time I see him. It's gonna be a problem. If anybody a nephew, it's your ass. Better yet, you got sonned by this woman, you got grandson by her mama, and you got little sister by Willow Smith. He wasn't able to be the man in the situation, and that was their whole plan. Gayle Jones is sitting back clapping her hands. A job well done. Now y'all gotta understand, Oprah Winfrey got a whole lot of power. She got her own network. She got TV shows on there, music shows. Y'all talking about Tyler Perry doing big things, which he is, but Oprah Winfrey, she can make opportunities for you that you can't even imagine. Now, Jada Pinkett trying to get her show syndicated. She got her show on Facebook. They struggling real bad. They trying to get it on Instagram next. They probably have it on Snapchat eventually. But as far as them getting on TV, after what Jada Pinkett said about the Grammys, they blackballed her ass. Talking about we need to come together and do our own stuff, which is correct. But since she got out of line, they put her in line, and that's why she hustling on Facebook. Now, here go the gameplay. If Jada Pinkett can get in good graces with Oprah Winfrey, and all she got to do is present herself to Oprah Winfrey as the female version of Ellen, mark my words, eventually Jada Pinkett gonna have her own sit show, just like how Oprah had her show on her own network. But the only way she can get that to happen is if she stay on Oprah Winfrey's good side, and most importantly Gayle King's good side, because Gayle King is the right hand man to Oprah Winfrey, y'all. So you ain't gotta believe that, but that's the scoop that's going on in Hollywood. Everybody talking about it. People been writing about this all day. They too afraid to release it because the public ain't ready. But I said I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the people, y'all. And this another thing I want to talk to y'all before I get out of here. People been mad at the fact that men feel as if women is controlling their lives. But the truth is, men just mad at the fact that you can get caught doing something you ain't got no business doing quicker than you can get caught back in the day for doing something you ain't got no business doing. And the reason why women is so mad and so fed up with men is because They see how thirsty these niggas be on social media. You take a picture with your little dress on. It's innocent. You eating some ice cream with your kids, and you got a bunch of messages from these thirsty dogs that you know they married, because you can go to their page and see them hugged up with their wife, but they all in your pictures talking nasty in your inbox, trying to hook up a late night tip drill. They sending you pictures of the hotel receipt, and you don't even know these people. That make you disgusted with men altogether. Women got too much access to the filth that men been dwelling in for hundreds of years now, damn near, and they fed up with it. So for you brothers out there, you ain't gotta be no woman if you don't want to. You ain't gotta trade in your manhood if you don't want to. All you gotta do is stop being so damn thirsty, and then people will have respect for your ass. And that's where Snoop Dogg messed up. His whole career, he was thirsty. Just like a dirty hot dog, his tongue out. He breathing like he ain't never had no water before. He all on the records disrespecting women, being misogynistic, the biggest pervert in hip hop history. You look at his album covers, he got a dog chasing another dog in the doghouse. Just filthy garbage. But that's what thirsts to get your ass. So for you brothers out there, before you like a female's booty pic, you need to look at that Cash App in the corner of the screen and donate there, because we helping these little boys get book bags. Me and Umar Johnson, we talking about starting a farmhouse, because people got to eat. As soon as we get some more money donated to the Cash App, I'm going to call up Umar Johnson. We're going to buy a couple of them farmhouses. First, we're going to house some people up in there, make them pay rent so they can give us more money so we can pay off them farmhouses. Then eventually we're going to put some food up in there, a couple of chickens, some ducks. But the people still going to be living in there until we get some more donations in that Cash App in the corner of your screen. If you don't want to do it, you ain't got to do it. But if you did do it, I'm going to make you feel like a baller. I'm going to talk about how you got so much money and how people think you look good and how you sexy. And all the girls be screaming over you. And for all you ladies, them men, they be drooling every time you walk down the street. If you donate to the Cash App, I'm going to turn you into a cash money millionaire. You're going to be shining. You're going to bring back bling bling. You're going to be out here with some jabogs on, acting like you from New Orleans with a bunch of gold teeth in your mouth. I know I sound corny, but that's besides the point. Snoop Dogg, brother, if you listening, all you had to do was stand your ground. You didn't have to apologize so fast. Make them work for the apology. Even if you was sorry and you really wanted to apologize, sometimes it's best to wait out an apology. That way you won't look like no soft ass coward. It's people that do something wrong 50 years ago, but wait 50 years to apologize just so it can marinate that I ain't no pussy. But that's Negro here nor there. And for you ladies, I know y'all gonna be mad. And for you brothers out there, you trying to take your mama side. You living with your mama, dog. That's why you don't like the video. That's why you gave it 2 thumbs down. That's why you in the comment section mad. Your mama got more control over you than you got. Dinner ready, okay. Take out the trash, okay. Pay the bill. I can't do it, mama. You can do everything but help your mama pay them bills. But you in my comment section talking crazy because I said something about Jada Pinkett and that ain't her mama, and her mama ain't your mama. But I know one thing for sure. Willow Smith, she was flirting with Snoop Dogg a little too much on the show. I'm surprised Jada didn't check her. They were sitting by each other the whole time. Snoop Dogg leaned over and it looked like Jillo tried to get up on his lap. It was very disgusting, but I think Jada Pinkett liked that a little bit for some reason. Their whole family is weird like that. I love Jada Pinkett Smith because she's a black woman. She's married to a black man. They got some beautiful black children. But something about her remind me of Pee Wee Herman just a little bit. Maybe Snoop Dogg went to Pee Wee's Playhouse, but I just hope he wasn't playing with no Pee Wee. But that's Negro here nor there. If you ain't hit the like button, maybe you mad at the fact that Snoop Dogg wife wasn't invited to the show? You figure if Jada Pinkett, her mama, and her daughter invited Snoop Dogg to their show, the least thing they should have did was invite his wife. How come ain't nobody reach out to whatever her name is? She could have came and sat there, put on some lip gloss, put some gel on that forehead. She could have sat in the back. Matter of fact, they could have invited her over to the house, popped her some popcorn, sat her ass in the back, and let her watch the show. But they ain't do that. Now, Jada Pinkett house so big, when Snoop Dogg came over to her house, he was in a golden go-kart. I couldn't believe that. He had to travel from the main entrance all the way to the house. And then, this will make it so cold. They got this big old house, big old mansion. They got everything up in there. It looked like a freaking facility somewhere. Snoop Dogg get all the way to the house, sit down at the table, and they ain't offer him no water. Shoot, here a dog get him a biscuit. They ain't had no weed for him to smoke. They ain't offer him no gummy bears. I know they got some M&Ms in that big ass house somewhere. Somebody go to the kitchen and get Snoop Dogg a sandwich. He was sitting up there. He was dry. He was sad. He was lonely. He looked like he knew he had to do this or else they was going to get his ass. She was saving Snoop Dogg for what they had in store for him. You call Gayle King a bitch and everybody heard you say it. And you nasty. You nastier than R. Kelly. Matter of fact, you did songs with R. Kelly. You was on the Cosby Show with Cosby. You was at an after party in Beverly Hills with Harvey Weinstein. He been around all the nastiest people. You was related to Suge Knight. You knew Tupac. The list goes on and on. Snoop Dogg said that Tyler Perry, P. Diddy, and a whole bunch of people called him to congratulate him on saying what he said to Gayle. Now, if they was calling him to congratulate him on what he said, they also had to let him know that you better run, duck, and hide because they coming to get your ass. And when he heard that, you ever seen Sanford and Son? Every time Red Fox have a heart attack, he be leaning back, acting like he about to pass out. According to my information, they said that's what Snoop Dogg did. When Tyler Perry told him, brother, they coming for your ass. It was another deep cover. Murder was the case that they gave him. He was about to go down again. He was thinking about all them songs he did, Akon, Locked Up. He was thinking about every time he went to go visit Suge Knight in jail, how he keep getting fatter and fatter. All of his homies in jail. He thought he was about to go be with the rest of the dog pound. He had to figure out a way to apologize to this woman. And it's funny to me because he looked like he was about to have a heart attack when he was apologizing. He looked like he was going to pass out because he was so miserable. He said, Gayle King, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to do it, baby. Just take it back. Don't do it, baby. Don't do it, Big Gayle. Gayle got them goons, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing? Snoop Dogg was he was scared for his life, y'all. This brother ain't know if he was gonna see the next day. He thought he was gonna have to give everything back. His whole stopped calling. Jada Pinkett saved his ass. But for you women out there, if you feel like you in power and you love being in power, you have more power than your average fellow brother, congratulations, because y'all do. Got more power than any black man can ever have. A round of applause to all the sisters out there. Yes, indeed, you in charge. You the boss. You wear the pants. You the man. Everything. We just gonna give you your props. Because what y'all sisters done did, y'all don't turn Snoop Dogg into Puppy Dog. He changed his name to Snoop Lion. He was trying to be a cat. He don't even want no wiener no more. He trying to get his tuna together. He changed his name to Snoop Lion. Being a dog was too much pressure. Because when they catch your ass, and he looked like a dog too, Can you imagine Snoop Dogg going to court? He on trial for doing something doggish. It ain't no getting no evidence together to see if he right or he wrong, or if he guilty or he not guilty. This man got so many charges against him. If he slip up one time and get out of step and fall out of graces with these women's, look, man, he gonna be walking old ladies across the street for the rest of his life, man. He ain't even gonna be able to walk no more. He gonna be holding their hand while he controlling his wheelchair to help them old ladies get across the street. But that's Negro here nor there. I want to thank y'all for tuning in and listening to the live stream. I got so much love for y'all, man. All the people in the comment section, I really do appreciate y'all. You just don't know how much it means to me. We're about to head over to the after party in these streets. That's my other channel. But Snoop Dogg, brother, it couldn't have been me. I know you had to do it, because if you didn't do it, it was going to be real bad for you, brother. I know you ain't had no choice but to sit in front of that woman. And Jada Pinkett said, I ain't never even met Snoop Dogg before. This whole time, they never crossed paths. They never had a steak to dinner. They never had a dinner together. They ain't never did nothing together. She never met Snoop Dogg until he came to her house to do an interview about Gayle King, and it really didn't even have nothing to do with Kobe Bryant, and Kobe just passed away. That lets you know how serious this whole situation is. That lets you know that these women ain't playing. They got them little buzz haircuts. It's over, y'all. Y'all brothers might as well get you a sex doll or something. It's a wrap. And I ain't trying to be negative about the situation, but if Snoop Dogg is out here behaving the way he behaving, our last little bit of masculinity done went down the drain, y'all. And I'm so sad, because y'all know I'm telling the truth. Just let that man be a dog. Let the boys be boys. Whatever happened to the terminology, let the boys be boys. They don't want to do that no more. Po Snoop, po everybody, po all these black entertainers, all these males. People want to get mad at Tyler Perry because he wore a dress. What about when Martin wore a dress in the 90s? People want to talk bad about Tyler Perry being Madea. Shit, he started being Madea in the 2000s. What about them fools that was acting nastier than Madea in the 90s, in the 80s? At least he got a clean act. Madea ain't talking about licking on and sucking nobody. But Martin Lawrence, Shanae, Wanda, Big Mama's house, the list goes on. So many brothers with them dresses on, but they want to hate on Tyler Perry. But everything that's going on now was going on back in the day. But the only difference is people figured out how to make more money off of your misery. So even if you do like being with pretty girls, shit, it's a possibility you can serve some time for that. So what? You like messing with women that got their self together. According to that last Tyler Perry movie, you a criminal, you a scam artist. And a lot of y'all watched that movie. What's the name of that Tyler Perry movie that just came out? The one, A Fall from Grace. You watch A Fall from Grace, and just because you got $65 in your bank account, you think just because a man try to talk to you, he trying to get a little piece of your $55? Everybody ain't Oprah. Everybody ain't Gayle King. Everybody ain't Jada Pinkett Smith. Now I'm going to say this last thing before I get out of here. A lot of y'all sisters is mad at Jada Pinkett Smith for talking about how there's so many single African American women. How come there's so many single mothers raising these boys by themselves? Y'all feel like Jada Pinkett ain't got no right to speak on that because she's happily married. This the difference between a lot of y'all, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all and Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett married her a nerdy brother. Jada Pinkett done been there, done that with them thugs. She was with Tupac, for crying out loud, but she found herself with Will Smith. So she had the bad boy. She was laid up with the criminal. She was involved with the thug, the gang member. She done been there, done that. And somewhere along the line, she stopped dating them type of men. She found herself somebody that was worthy. He nerdy. He weird. He a little strange. Will Smith, shit, he got beat up in West Philadelphia, made a song about it, made a whole TV show about it. He had to move to Bel Air because his mama told him to get the hell out of town. He got in one little fight, and his mom got scared and said, "You moving with your uncle?" And his fat ass lived way out there in Bel Air. That's the type of man Jada Pinkett got involved with after she was with Tupac and he got killed. So Jada Pinkett got every right to talk about black men and women relationships because she made a very, very smart choice in her life. She changed her ways. But so many of y'all sisters and y'all brothers out there act like y'all not trying to do better and be better. And that's how come we got all these kids that's being raised and ain't got no daddy. Some of them ain't got no mama. Some of them ain't got no mama or no daddy. They living with their grandmama. Some people living with their cousin. And people want to get mad at me for saying what I got to say. But the truth is, I want you to get mad. That way you can say what you got to say and we can have a discussion about it, y'all. Now, I got some things I got to do. I got a little more Hennessy left up in my cup. I'm going to sip this. I'm going to listen to this playback and I'm going to have to delete it before Jada Pinkett get a hold of this. Snoop Dogg, brother, I can't even listen to your music no more. I can't watch no more of your video. Lord have mercy. Anyway, I'm about to head over to the other channel. We about to have an after party. And I need y'all to be in the after party so y'all can get naughty. Let me leave a link to the other channel so y'all know where y'all can find me in about 5 minutes. Cause eyes are so drunk. Eyes are I don't even know what the name of the channel is, y'all. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna leave it in the comment section. And I hope y'all see me over there. We're gonna be there all night. And I'm gonna get more drunk before the end of the stream. I might be butt naked. Okay, join me here. That's the other channel, y'all. So feel free to join me for the after party. We're gonna be talking about Usher and how he got all these diseases. Usher, he's sickly, y'all. He got crabs in his booty. He got the whole fish market in his panties, y'all. We're gonna talk about Usher. So I'm gonna need to see y'all on the other channel. I left the link. Anyway, I'm gone.